Hi, welcome to STATS243Z. My name is Melissa Kleiss. I am your instructor here. This term, I have been teaching at RCC since 2017 and have been teaching stats since I believe 2018 or 2019. I can't remember exactly when that started. Anyway, this class is online only, so there will be no Zoom meetings. However, some of my Zoom videos from previous terms are better than my other pre-recorded videos, so I may be sharing those with you so you can get the better experience. I'm going to walk you through where to find things on Blackboard, especially since we are new. We're doing new things with Blackboard Ultra, and so it's kind of new to all of us. So I want to kind of walk you through where to find everything. So this is the front page of our course, and I'm going to first take you to assignments and lessons. So I'm going to click on assignments and lessons, and it will do a drop down. Currently, all you can see are week 1 and this free Microsoft Office. So I'm going to click on week 1. It will open up all of the things available. So week 1, we're covering chapter 1 and chapter 2. It has links to the homework, to the quiz, a couple of videos. So this plotting histograms and instructions for lab 1s, those are videos. And then we have our lab 1 assignment. So I'm going to click on chapter 1. When I click on that, it has the PowerPoint slides that I use in the videos. It also has the videos themselves. I highly recommend printing off the PowerPoints and then writing directly on those for your notes because you are able to use notes for your tests. So the PowerPoints are the perfect way to follow along with the videos. So once you are done with all of the instructional stuff, you would click on the homework here. It will link you to to another site, to an off-site thing called My Open Math. So I'm going to launch that right now so you can see it. I don't know if it'll work when I'm in student view mode. It doesn't work right now because I'm in student view mode, but it will take you to a site called My Open Math where all of our assignments are. So it will take you there. All right. So that is how to get in all the week 1 materials or the week's materials. Every week I will put the next week there and then you'll get those materials there. I do want to point out that we have free Microsoft Office products. So this includes Word and Excel. As long as you are a student at RCC, you have access to all of that for free. And you will need Excel. Excel is required for the labs. So if you don't already have it, please use it. You cannot use Google Sheets or um, Apple, what is it called? Numbers. You must use Excel for your labs. Okay, let me jump into the syllabus. So if you click on tests and syllabus, syllabus is the top item here. Take a second to get there. Right, this is an online only course, so there aren't any meeting times. You can reach me via Blackmore Messengers, My Open Math Messages, or via email. So I will answer them as quickly as I can. They'll answer within 1 business day. It says I will be mostly unavailable on weekends, but I will check in occasionally. So if there is something pressing, I will be checking in pretty frequently. So this gives you the prerequisites, the course materials. So I won't know whether or not you have a textbook. I don't assign anything directly out of the textbook, but it is useful. It will give you a little bit more in-depth look at some of the things. You can get extra examples, especially since the odd questions are in the back of the book, the answers to those. And there's also all of the tables and things that we use in class are in the back of the book. You will need a webcam with a microphone, and you will have to download the lockdown browser in order to take tests because tests are proctored through something called Respondus. I'll give you more information on that once we get closer. You also must use the Excel spreadsheet software. You can get that free. I already showed you where. You will also need a TI-83 or a 84 graphing calculator. You can rent the graphing calculator through the RCC library. The number of them are limited. How many they have is limited. I think it's $20 per term, though it could have changed. It could be as high as $30 or $40 now, but you can return it afterwards because buying them new is significantly more expensive. Also, I don't think I said this. You can check out the textbook through the RCC library. Once again, they have a lot of them, but they are limited. Uh, Tests are worth 15% each, and there will be 5 labs. Late labs are not accepted. They will not be accepted. Also, you may not use AI to do your homework. You must do it by hand, the hand in homework. There are several hand in homework assignments. These are assignments that you printed off and then you hand write your questions or your answers. Make sure you show your work and don't use AI. Taking a test late, there's an automatic 10% penalty if you gave me appropriate notice that you were going to take it late. If you didn't give me notice and you just take it late, there's a 20% penalty. You have to take the test within 48 hours of the due date because I can't release it for everybody else to see their mistakes and everything until everyone has taken it. You have to take it within 48 hours. After that, they're not accepted. Here is the grade breakdown. Notice that discussions are worth 5% of your grade. I will get into that in a minute. And there is a schedule of assignments. Yes, Blackboard has a calendar. The calendar is not always accurate. I have seen issues in past terms with the calendar not being really accurate. So the schedule of assignments is the law of the land. Where it says it's due in this schedule of assignments is where it is due. And if I change anything, I will let you know, probably via Blackboard messages, but I think you get those through your email as well. And then all of the other normal policies. So make sure you read through that. Okay, I'm going to go back to the course content. All of the test dates, if you click here on test dates, it gives you the date of all the tests, when they open and when they close, as well as the final project. Sorry about that. There's also information about the lockdown browser. I'll get into that much or when we get closer to our first test. So all of that is here. When we do have a test, it will be in this test tab. The test will be down below Respond to Lockdown Browser Info. This is where you are going to find your tests. So the calendar here, it has all of the assignments on them. But as I said, this is not the law of the land. The schedule of assignments is the law of the land. So for some reason, the Blackboard calendar is not super accurate all of the time. Also, I want to let you know that most homework assignments, I have them due on Mondays because I know like every other class you have probably has them due on Sunday. So I give you until Monday. Plus, since I am not readily available for emails on the weekends, I try to give you that extra day. But please do not start them last minute. This is, you need to give yourself plenty of time to get things done, plenty of time to get your questions answered. So that's that. The discussions right in here. I don't have any concrete rules on what to put in the discussion forum. What I do instead is I want you to post about questions that you have. So if you have a question about an assignment, you can put things in here. If you have a specific problem that you have a question on, please put it there as well. Yeah, anything from this lesson, you can just tell me how it went, or if you find some interesting stats in the wild, it's a great place to put it. I would also love to see your introduction in the week 1 instructions or discussion. I will put mine in there before class starts. It's not in there yet. It will be within the next day or so. So just letting you know when class starts, my introduction will be in there. You'll see more about me. So if you are asking a question from an assignment in the discussion forum, it doesn't copy and paste easily. So I'm going to create a new, is it going to let me do that? Let me exit the student preview because there we go. I'm going to go into discussions. So I'm in the week 1 discussion. I want to add a new discussion post. So I'm going to do this. And I want to show you, the discussions will be graded, as I said, 5%. I'm going to show you exactly how to. So let's say I had a question on, let's say section 2.1 homework, and I want to talk about a problem. So just a second here, let me get into the problems. You will not have to do all these steps. So I'm in the 2.1 homework. I'm struggling with one of them. For some reason, regular copy and paste doesn't work so well. I don't know why. It doesn't work so well. So let's say I have a question about this one right here. I'm going to click on message instructor. So do that first and then copy. So when I copy from here, for some reason it pastes better into discussions. So click on message instructor, then copy the message, then go back to the discussion and then paste it. Now it will paste very pretty, and type your question up above it. I'm struggling with this one. Can you help? So if you go from this message to pasting into discussions, it will paste pretty. When you try to paste it directly from the question, for some reason, I can never get it to paste correctly. I always get errors. Oh, I guess it's working. But everybody will have their questions in different orders, and their questions will be slightly different. So paste your question into the discussions, or you can take a screenshot and paste it in order for everybody to see it and ask the questions. Please also do this if you send it through Blackboard messages. Otherwise, if you click on message instructor and then type your question above, I'm struggling with this question, I will answer you in Blackboard messages. So if you send it to me through My Open Math, I will answer you in the messages here. Normally, I send emails to everyone, weekly emails on Sunday mornings, but because I have to, there's no email everybody button in the new Janzibar, whatever it's called, program, the new program that RCC is using for management. I'm going to send a message through Blackboard every Sunday morning. I'll send a message to everyone. It'll talk about what we're doing for the week. It'll send you any attachments that we have. It'll give you any information that you need. So please pay attention to your messages. That will be the way that I will be communicating with everybody weekly, regularly. So make sure you're checking your messages regularly. Okay, so finally, if you watched this entire video, you have the opportunity for an extra credit point. Yes, it's just 1 point, but every point counts. So I will add 1 point to your final, 1 point to your first assignment that you submit for attendance purposes. There's one due Thursday for attendance purposes. I will add 1 point to that assignment if you tell me what your favorite ice cream flavor is. Send me a message through Blackboard and tell me what your favorite ice cream flavor is, and I will add 1 point to your first assignment total. All right, make sure to ask me any questions either in the discussions or through messages. I look forward to getting to know everyone. Bye.